Hello gamers, Pet here. Welcome to my impressions of World of Warcraft Legion. I'm just going to call it a first look and not a review because I don't want to properly go over all the things because I'm not sure how much I'm still going to play this game. So far I'm still enjoying it and that's why I'm actually making a video about it. And this is actually the second time I'm recording this. I forgot to check my XSplit window. I was recording on 16 FPS, which works on some game, but even on my new PC with World of Warcraft at maximum details, if I try to record with XSplit at 60 FPS, the recording was crap. I mean, 2 FPS on the recording. World of Warcraft was fine at 2 FPS on the recording. So anyway, I'm recording it over again. It's a little bit weird to make this video because World of Warcraft has been a pretty big deal and big part of my life, because I started playing in November 2006, so almost 10 years ago. And I do plan, I have good intentions. I do want to make a video about my history in World of Warcraft, and I do want to actually get all the screenshots, because yes, I do still have all the screenshots that I ever took in World of Warcraft. There are like more than 2000, because I wasn't like a screenshot maniac, but I did took actually more than 2000. I'm not sure, a lot of them. And I actually want to go over all the screenshots and try to remember stuff, some nostalgia trip. So this is why I'm not going to talk too much about my history in WoW. But anyway, what you see here is my main character, my warlock. It's not my first one, but this is the one that's more dear to me because this is the one that I used to raid. And so as I said, I started playing at the end of 2006. I stopped playing at the beginning of 2010 when the Cataclysm came out. I was super excited before Cataclysm was coming out, but then I was like, all I'm doing is the same thing, but again. So I was like, nah. I also wasn't really... I was focusing more on StarCraft 2 back then with casting and stuff, so I didn't have that much time, but it was also, again, a chore of applying to guilds, because I had some good guilds where I had a lot of fun, but we were never lucky. The guilds always disbanded after 6 or 8 months. So I do remember like 2 guilds that were super fun. Regrowth, my first guild, and then Scion. But then it was other guilds in between. There was always disbanding and stuff like that. So anyway, again, the reason why I'm kind of making a video, and this is the first video that I'm making with World of Warcraft, is because I kind of enjoy World of Warcraft Legion. It also came out kind of like at the right spot. I'm not going to go into details, but I'm still having some rough times in real life. I posted a video a couple of videos back, so if you want to check that out. So in a way, it kind of allowed me to relax and be like in drone mode. Like, yeah, let's just do some quest. Click, click, click. Do some quest, and yeah, XSplit seems fine. And that was nice. I really missed it. I really missed not thinking about too many stuff and just click randomly in WoW. I remember just watching TV and fishing. Good times. So anyway, I'm not going to, as I said, I'm not calling this video a review because I don't want to go over all the details that are in the game. I'm just going to go over the details I enjoy and some of the stuff that I found, because this is a weird expansion. They changed a lot of stuff, and also because of the break I took. I mean, I skipped Mist of Pandaria. I bought Draenor thingy. How the hell is called a full game? Because I like the team, but then after 3 weeks I got bored. But now they are really changing a lot of stuff, and I really like the garrisons in Draenor. But the main problem was that it felt like a chore. Every day I have to spend, I don't know, 30 minutes to collect the mind quest, fishing, herbalist, set my stuff on missions and so on. But right now with this one, it's encouraging to go out. I've seen that it's not like a big focus. You see, I've completed 2 missions. And they also level up and they work a little bit different. And my mission failed, crap. But the thing is that you only have 5 followers, but a total of 7, 8 I believe. Yes, 8 I have, but some of them you can keep inactive, and it's going to cost you gold to activate them again and then deactivate the other, but it's a good mix-up. You can also send up troops that will boost the score of the mission, and you also have those countered by, so you see if I'm playing this guy on this mission, he's going to counter those two. And that's kind of nice. And then let's also put this guy here. And it's going to be a 4 hours mission. It's going to be this experience. And then I can put someone else to boost this even more. Like I have... The mission is going to be 100%. So I'm going to get this item, right? But I will also have 3% chance to get one more. So if I'm putting some imps... Now I'm having 28% to get this. So let's just do it. Anyway, I don't want to focus too much on this one. So one of the things that I really enjoyed about this was the zones. You in the past it was this is the leveling zone, and then after you go to this level you go to this zone, and then at this level you go to this zone, and then this end zone, right? Right now you can actually go, you can start in whatever zone you want. I actually started in High Mountain, I believe, then I went to Azuna, and then I went to this zone, Valshara, and then I believe I went to Stormheim, and then I believe I went to Suramar, and I still have some quests to do here, a lot of quests actually. And that was really nice because everything is scaled up to your level. So it wasn't like, yeah, I'm already maximum level, I still have to make quests into this 107 zone, let's say. But everything dies so fast because I'm, you know, much higher level. Here they narrow it up, and because they go to your level, they scale up to your level, and it's still a challenge for you, and it's still enjoyable. Not only that, but I actually read almost all the quests, and they were, at first, in the first 3 hours, I found a couple of Blizzard classic quests were like, oh my god, this is so boring, these stupid quests again. But then they kind of got a little bit more interesting with various cinematics that were actually narrated with voice and other stuff like that. I don't want to spoil you. In a way, I also kind of forgot what happened in a lot of those quest lines, which is in a way a good thing because I can level up another character and still enjoy it again, right? But yeah, those scenarios were kind of really fun. So I enjoyed questing. Let's add that to the list. You see here a quest about tailoring, and then a quest about herbalism. Yes, it's not like in the past. You actually get quests from your professions, and that's how you level up professions. So tailoring actually has this hood is 3 stars, which I think it means it's better versus those that are 2 stars, and this one is 1 star. And I can actually make a quest that will improve this thing that I can build, this equipment, right? I'm not an expert on everything, and I'm not rushing to be one. I'm just taking it slow and enjoying stuff like I did at the beginning. That's my main purpose, right? Also, what else is there to talk? The talents, the way that everything has been done right now. I mean, this has been done from some time, right? This screen, but I really enjoy that. Each of Warlock is a pure DPS. All the talents are basically DPS. You can't be a healer, you can't be a tank. But the thing is that right now, all those talents, they play differently. Affliction plays one way, Demonology plays one way, Destruction plays one way. And that's nice because it's mixing things up even for those people who play classes that are basically just DPS or whatever. Also, they kind of removed, from what I understand, I haven't went in PvP in Legion yet, but they kind of removed PvP gear. And that's great, because it was always more about gear and not about the skill. I remember a friend of mine saying that, oh my god, it sucks, Legion, they simplified everything. I only see item level, where is my damage? Why I'm not seeing my damage here? Why does it matter? I mean, but that's not the story. But I'm thinking that because of the removal, it's actually more about the skill than about the gear that you have. You need to farm gear and stuff like that. So I haven't really looked about all the stuff that are unlocked here, because I only unlocked 3. I only did a little bit of world PvP with basically some rogue ganking me again and again and again, and then managed to cut him in when more people were around, and I dotted the enemies and they died, and it gave me points basically. So what else? World quests. Yes, this is another thing that's great. Daily quests kind of got replaced with world quests, and right now what you see here, it's an add-on that's called world quest, I believe, and it's showing me all the world quests in this main screen, so I don't have to click manually. But you see, every day you get one of these new emissary quest, right? And I have to complete 4 for these guys. And if I complete 4, I will get that Valjar cage, which contains artifact power and some other item, which is kind of great. It's giving you like, let's see what I get this time. Bam! Oh my god, you can actually get some other artifacts, like another artifact to use on you. I'm not sure if I'm using the artifact, legendary weapon or something like that. Legendary item, not weapon. I have to talk about weapons too. So this is actually great because I can just go and I can just, let's just do this, and I kill a couple of stuff while I relax and watch some stuff, and I get items by doing that world quest itself. If I do this quest, I will get 380 order resources that I can use right here in this hall, basically, right? Let's actually pick up the... I need to make an order for some new troops. I think I do have enough... no, I can actually recruit one more pack of imps, and then I can actually go and... yeah, oh my god, this... because I'm playing Warlock, and right now I'm in order halls, I believe they are called. This is how the order halls for the Warlock is looking, and it's nice. And you can see there are other Warlocks around me, so I'm not alone in my garrison doing, you know, masturbating because no one sees me. I'm here with other Warlocks masturbating together because we are Warlocks, and you know. Anyway, and this is something that's fairly great. And what was I talking before? I think world quests. So yeah, there are a lot of different type of world quests that that are fairly enjoyable. I also heard that there are some really good secrets that some people are still finding out about, and that's nice. Let's actually talk about something that's pretty important. Basically, weapons got removed, and yeah, you can actually early on you pick up one of the artifacts, and each of your talents is using one artifact. This is the one that's used by affliction. This is the one that's used by destruction, and this is the skull is basically the one that's used by the demonology, and it's also kind of fairly great in a way. It's they do something similar in Guild Wars 2, where you at maximum level you don't progress upwards by gaining level, you progress horizontally, right? And you progress horizontally by actually upgrading your weapon, your artifact, right? In my case, my skull. I'm getting these artifact power items, which I don't think I have any right now on me. And you get more points, and then this is kind of like a talent tree, in a way, because they improve damage and other stuff. They improve your spells, basically. You see, I have 3 points in Maw of Shadows, and I can increase the critical strike chance of Demon Bolt by 15%, and that's great. You see, even after I'm at maximum level, it's still giving you something to do. Not waiting for raids, not waiting for dungeons. I mean, you are going to do some waiting, but in the meantime, you can do world quests, and then you can improve your artifact. You can maybe do some PvP, and then again, improving your artifact. And I think that's fairly great, and you can actually change the appearance of your artifact. So you see, it's normally looking like this color, and then by doing various quests, and you see, research the full history of your artifact at class hall, and then I will be able to use this color. And this is nice. This is really nice. Again, something more to unlock to make you look more like badass. Also, something that I'm not sure when they added this, but you can actually change the look of your character. You go to some guy that's near the enchanter or something, and you click it, and it's going to cost you some gold. And if you had that gear before on you, you unlock the look of that item. So I can, you see, get rid of this look and go tier 9 or tier 10. Actually, I forgot, or tier 8. Which is, I think tier 8 is the one that I enjoyed. Tier 5 is actually looking awesome. I still remember Warlock tier 5. And you can actually go and look like that, and that's fairly nice, because one of the stuff that I didn't like back in 2009, when we were riding Wrath of the Lich King, tier 9 basically was really boring. Why? Because the helm of the Warlock was the same as the helm of the Priest, which was the same as some just random weapon that was using the same model, just a little different color. I mean, the tier wasn't really making you feel powerful and unique, because hey, I'm using a tier weapon. I had to go and raid for this item. Look at me, you know. So yeah, that's something that I also enjoy. What else do I enjoy? this adventure guide is pretty old, but so far the dungeons I don't think I've run all of them, but they were kind of nice. The raids, they supposed to be unlocked this week, I believe. I haven't even looked into what's supposed to come because I don't know if I'm going to raid. 2 days ago, I finally went into this mythical thing where the loot was even more powerful, and these are the legendaries that can drop for you, and I think they drop from World Quest or something. And as you can see, they have like insane item level, and the item itself is really, really powerful. So I think you can only get one, maybe, I'm not sure. But when you get one, I believe you're going to be very, very, very happy. So that's great. So yeah, with the group fighter, it is, you see, meeting dungeons. It was nice. I'm not sure what else is new. What else did I enjoyed? It's a little bit weird because there were so many stuff that I enjoyed. I mean, I'm not sure how to explain it, but while I was playing it, besides the first early on when I started playing and I found that those boring quests, I was a little bit like, yeah, Blizzard. But then it went like, this is actually not bad, and I go to that conclusion by myself without being influenced by other people, because if you read online, you will see that people will say that, hey, the game is actually fairly great. But there are so many good new things that I still haven't explored after like almost 1 month, that's actually making this more interesting. And so what making more interesting is that they already announced the 7.1 patch, which will bring back Karazhan in a way. I mean, it's not a remake, a full remake of Karazhan. The raid, it's going to be a 5-man dungeon, but it's going to be pretty long with a lot of bosses, so it's going to feel maybe a little bit like a raid, and that's actually kind of intriguing. I purchased WoW for 2 months, but I'm thinking that even at the end of the year is going to be a little. I actually want to go back. I'm not sure why I got out. The end of the year, you know, of this year 2016 is going to be pretty full of games that I want to play. I still think that, hey, maybe I'm still going to keep my subscription and just going to maybe log in a couple of, maybe 1 hour per day or a couple of days and just play a little bit, run a couple of dungeons just for relax and be brain dead, not thinking about life and other stuff, and just relaxing. So I think that maybe I'm even going to buy 1 more month. Maybe. I'm not sure. I think so. So far I still have stuff to explore. When Draenor came out after 3 weeks, I was bored as fuck. I was really, really bored. I mean, Kerrison, yeah, it was a little bit interesting, but I'm curious what's with this quest. My apologies for the unannounced intrusion pad. Do you have a moment? The power within your weapon has grown exponentially as you have fought the Legion, but I cannot help but wonder if there is something more hidden within. Perhaps for more. No. Meet with Amazon in report in Azura. Okay. I'm going to meet with you. At first, okay, artifact. And it is one of the things that they actually thought about it. It's going to be even harder and harder to collect. You will need more and more artifact power in order to unlock everything, like a lot. But you can actually see I'm total ranks purchase 16 artifact knowledge. You get more artifact knowledge, and that is increasing the gains that you get from artifact items, right? So you see, I'm using this. And right now, if I go to here, it's level 3, so 90% more artifact power. And I actually didn't know about this. This item, I lost like 1 week with that item sitting there because I didn't know about it. And I can actually go and order some, again, another one. Cooldown 2 days. It's going to take some time. You also have this lady right here, class hall upgrades, that you are going to choose what do you want to upgrade. So I think I'm going to use to upgrade this one. Newly recruited Black Harvest acolytes become Black Harvest invokers, which gain Rain of Fellfire, increase success chance of missions with minions by 15%. I think I might go and get that. So yeah, lots of stuff that I don't know. Let's just call this the first video with Pet playing Legion. And then I will make more other videos, because why not? If I'm enjoying something, and right now I'm not making that many videos with, you know, GamerPET and new indie game came out, make a video. I will just try to make more of these chillax videos about stuff that I enjoy. So I think I'm going to end this video here. So far my impression with World of Legions is that it's nice. I do recommend you to get it and try it out because they improved a lot of stuff. I enjoyed the world quests. I enjoyed this Legion Hall or Order Hall or however you call it. The questing was really enjoyable. You can start in any region that you want. I enjoyed the zones themselves. I also enjoyed that you don't fly. I'm on the ground seeing other people and not by myself going like that. And yeah, with all the improvements that I did in the past, for me it's really feeling like a new game that's enjoyable, and I do feel that I can relax in this game. So try it out. Thank you for watching this. Give me your suggestions in the comments below. What are you playing right now? Are you playing World of Warcraft? I'm not sure. Thanks guys for watching. See you soon. Goodbye.